Ever find yourself stuck in a cycle of putting off tasks and deadlines only to stress out at the last minute? You're not alone. This is the all-too-familiar dance of procrastination, a seemingly harmless habit that can snowball into a significant roadblock. A struggle that many of us grapple with, the persistent tug-of-war between the present comfort and the looming anxiety of impending tasks. In the grand scheme of things, procrastination does more harm than good, affecting not only our productivity but also our mental well-being. A hurdle that needs to be overcome. But how? That's the question we're going to answer today. In this video, we'll delve into the depths of procrastination, understand its roots, and most importantly, provide practical, actionable tips to help you conquer this habit and increase your productivity. If you're ready to break free from the shackles of procrastination and boost your productivity, keep watching. First things first, let's understand what procrastination is and why we do it. At its core, procrastination is the act of delaying or postponing tasks or decisions. It's a universal human experience. We've all been there, staring at a pile of work and thinking, I'll just do it later. But why do we do it? Why do we put off today's tasks for tomorrow? The psychology behind procrastination is complex and multifaceted. It's not just about being lazy or lacking willpower. In fact, procrastination is often a way of coping with challenging emotions and negative moods induced by certain tasks, feelings like anxiety, self-doubt, or boredom. One common reason why people procrastinate is the fear of failure. When we're afraid of failing at a task, we might decide to not even try, telling ourselves that if we don't make an effort, we can't fail. It's a self-protective strategy, but one that often backfires. Perfectionism is another big trigger for procrastination. Perfectionists often have high standards and fear being unable to meet them. They might delay starting a task because they're worried they won't be able to complete it perfectly. This all-or-nothing thinking can lead to procrastination, as the fear of not being perfect can be paralyzing. Feeling overwhelmed is another reason why people procrastinate. When a task feels too big or complex, it's easy to feel intimidated and avoid getting started. The task might seem so large that it feels impossible to complete. Procrastination, in this case, is a way of avoiding that overwhelming feeling. So you see, procrastination isn't just about laziness. It's deeply intertwined with our emotions and how we deal with them. It's a complex issue that requires a nuanced understanding. Knowing why we procrastinate is the first step to overcoming it. Now let's get into some practical strategies and tackle procrastination head-on. Our first strategy is breaking tasks into manageable parts. Think about it. When we're faced with a mammoth task, it's natural to feel overwhelmed. Who wouldn't? But the trick is to break that mammoth task into smaller, more digestible tasks. It's like eating an elephant. You can't gulp it down in one go, but if you cut it into bite-sized pieces, it becomes manageable. Each small task you complete gives you a sense of accomplishment and motivates you to tackle the next one. Before you know it, you've completed the big task you were initially dreading. The second strategy is the 2-minute rule. This rule is a gem from productivity guru, David Allen. The principle is simple. If a task takes 2 minutes or less to complete, do it immediately. Don't postpone it, don't write it down for later, just do it. You'll be surprised at how many tasks can be done in 2 minutes or less. Responding to an email, making a phone call, scheduling a meeting, washing a dish, the list goes on. By adhering to the 2-minute rule, you eliminate the need for managing smaller tasks later, freeing up time and mental energy for bigger tasks. These strategies may seem simple, and that's because they are. The beauty lies in their simplicity. They're designed to make tasks less daunting and encourage immediate action. Procrastination often stems from the fear of the size or complexity of a task. However, by breaking tasks down and tackling smaller tasks immediately, we can overcome this fear and start making progress. Remember, the key is to start small and just get started. Let's dive into our third strategy, setting specific, achievable goals. Goals are like the North Star. They guide us to where we want to go. They give our work direction and purpose. However, not all goals are created equal. For example, saying I want to write a book sounds great, but it's rather vague and daunting. A better approach would be to break it down into smaller, specific goals like, I will write 1 page of my book every day. This is clear, achievable, and puts you on a path towards your larger goal. Remember, setting a specific goal is the key. This will provide you with a clear path and make the journey manageable. With each small goal you achieve, you'll build momentum and confidence, which in turn helps to ward off procrastination. The fourth strategy is time management. One popular technique is the Pomodoro technique, which is named after a tomato-shaped timer its inventor used. The concept is simple. You break your work into 25-minute chunks, separated by 5-minute breaks. After every fourth Pomodoro, you take a longer break of about 15 to 30 minutes. This technique works wonders for 2 reasons. First, it makes the task less intimidating. It's easier to commit to working for 25 minutes than for several hours. Second, it keeps your mind fresh and focused. The short breaks give your brain a chance to rest and recharge, so you can maintain your productivity levels throughout the day. The Pomodoro technique is just one of many time management strategies out there. The key is to create a structure that keeps you focused and prevents you from falling into the procrastination pit. With clear goals and effective time management, you're well on your way to overcoming procrastination. Let's dive into the final set of strategies to help you beat procrastination. First up is developing a positive mindset. Now, this might seem a bit vague, but it's all about changing your perspective. Instead of viewing tasks as burdens, try to see them as opportunities for growth and learning. Remember, a positive mindset doesn't mean ignoring the difficulties. It's about acknowledging them and still choosing to stay optimistic. Start each day with a few minutes of positive self-talk. Remind yourself of your goals, your strengths, and your past successes. This will help you to maintain a positive attitude, even when faced with challenging tasks. This mindset isn't just about thinking positively, it's also about taking positive action. Reward yourself when you complete tasks. This could be as simple as a 5-minute break, a cup of your favorite tea, or even a short walk. These rewards can act as a motivator, encouraging you to keep going and avoid procrastination. Now let's move on to our second strategy, creating a conducive work environment. This is all about setting up a space where you can focus and work effectively. Make sure your workspace is clean, organized, and free from distractions. Keep only the essentials that you need for your work. This will help you to avoid unnecessary distractions and make it easier to focus on your tasks. Consider the lighting too. Natural light can boost your mood and productivity. If that's not possible, choose warm, soft lighting over harsh fluorescent lights. Also, don't forget about the noise level. Some people work better in complete silence, while others prefer some background noise. Find what works best for you and stick to it. With a positive mindset and a distraction-free environment, you're all set to conquer procrastination. So, we've covered quite a bit about overcoming procrastination. Here's a quick summary. We've delved into understanding procrastination, acknowledging that it's more than just laziness, but a complex interaction of negative emotions and lack of self-regulation. We've learned about breaking tasks into manageable parts to make them less overwhelming, and using the 2-minute rule to kickstart action on tasks that can be done quickly. Setting clear, achievable goals is another effective strategy we've discussed, along with various time management techniques like the Pomodoro technique. We've emphasized the importance of maintaining a positive mindset, reminding ourselves of the benefits we'll reap once the task is completed. Lastly, we've talked about creating a conducive work environment, free from distractions and equipped with all the necessary resources to complete your tasks. With these strategies in your productivity toolbox, procrastination doesn't stand a chance. Remember, the key is to start small and be consistent. Here's to your productivity. If you found this video helpful and want more productivity hacks and strategies, don't forget to subscribe to our channel. To make sure you don't miss out on any of our content, hit that notification bell. We've got a lot more in store for you. Remember, productivity is a journey, not a destination, and we're here to help you every step of the way.